Let's go ahead and open the driver's side door. Now right over there at the bottom, the left side one, that's the primary hood release lever. Pull it in front of the vehicle right on top of the Toyota emblem there. Put one finger right in there and then pull it up. And at the same time lift up the hood. Now that's the secondary latch. See how it works? You put one finger and that's how it unlatches. So lift up the hood, and this hood requires a prop rod to stay in place. To grab the rod, put it right over there in that slot with the arrow marking it, and then pull it back a little bit to secure it. Now once the hood is open, that right there is where the engine air filter is. First off, undo this one clip and the second clip in the back. Now we have to lift this cover up. Focus on those two tabs over there. They need to come out of the slots. And this is where you have to be slightly patient. So what we'll do is we'll lift up the cover and then slide it out. So lift it up from right where I'm showing, and keep a note of that alignment tab, how the top part aligns with the bottom one. That's going to come handy. So lift it up and then up and to the side. As you'll see, the tab comes out. Just focus on the back side tab first and then the front one. It comes out. If you want, you can get this vacuum hose out of that clip. It just gives you more freedom to get this cover off completely, and then just get the filter and get it out. And out it comes. This is the top part, the clean part, and this is the bottom part. That's where all the dirt is trapped. So the way it works is outside air comes from the bottom, all the dirt gets trapped there, and then clean air from the top goes inside the engine. And it's important that you position the filter correctly, because it's a rectangle, it's not a square. It looks like it's a square, but it's actually a rectangle. So if you don't put it properly, it will not fit in. And you can vacuum clean that air box if you want. You don't have to, but it's just nice to do it. Let's put the filter back in, and if it's positioned correctly the way I'm showing, it's just going to go in and drop right in. That's it. Let's take a closer look at this. Make sure all the edges are in place and nothing's sticking out. That is good. Now this is where the tricky part comes in. You have to focus on the inside tab first. Just focus on that and make sure that gets into the slot. So apply the force from right where I'm showing. Push it down and then inwards. Again, your main focus right now is just to get that backside tab in the slot. Once it's in, yeah, that's looking good. Now you can sort of slide the front tab in, like in a bit of a tilting motion. So twisting and tilting the front tab in. And now let's focus on that alignment tab on the top part of the cover. Just push that and make sure it gets back in position the way it was before you took it out, and it drops in. That's good. Let's just take a closer look at this. The backside tab, the front tab, and there's alignment tab. Everything is in place, but it's important that you align the top part properly, because if it's not aligned properly, these clips will not go back on. Put the clips back on, 1 and 2, and that's about it. Now push on the hood to take some pressure off the prop rod. Get the rod out of that slot. Put it back in its place and secure it. And now lower the hood and slam it shut. Hope you found it useful. Before we go, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory.